Hello guys, welcome to Plain On Cooking, and today we're going to be cooking some crab legs. So we have our beautiful crab legs here. We have our claws. These are crab clusters. I actually haven't cooked these before, so we'll see how it turns out. We got the claw, the cluster, and some legs. There's meat in all of these parts, so we need to try to get the highest yield from cooking our thing. We're going to be making with this a clarified butter and adding some lemon wedges. So without further ado, let's get started. We are going to start first by boiling our crab legs 5 to 10 minutes in some boiling water. In a small saucepan, I'm going to cook my clarified butter, which is regular butter melted, and take the foam off the top once it's completely melted. So we have a little over half a stick of butter here, and let's get started. Guys, so our first step is to salt our water. We're going to salt this pretty liberally. You can either boil or steam our thing. Boil is when it's submerged in, if you have a super tall pan, but I'm just going to be steaming them. So my crab is not going to touch the bottom of the pan or the water, so that we can enhance the flavor, and the flavor isn't lost in the water but stays in the crab. So we're going to put our rack to steam it, and then place our crab legs on top and start steaming them for 5 to 10 minutes. While our water here is getting hot, we have turned on max heat. We're going to start with our clarified butter. All this is just melted butter with the foam taken off from the top. So our first ingredient, of course, you guessed it, is butter. I have a little over half a stick here. We're just going to get this a little hot on medium heat right now. And we're going to throw in our butter. Let this melt completely. And then we'll take out the foam. We're going to add the garlic, because garlic and herb butter goes very well with lobster and crab. And then we're just going to wait for this to completely melt and add that. It's time for the crab, the star of the show. We have our water completely boiled, ready to go. Just going to take the legs one by one. Just set it in there. That water out. And we're just going to put our, oops, a claw fell off. Get that in there. We're just going to steam this for a good about 10 minutes. After that, we'll see where we're at. Now that our butter is almost done and we have taken off the top, we're going to go ahead and add in our garlic as well. So the garlic is just to give it that nice garlic taste, but we're going to leave the garlic in the pan and you're not going to see it at the end. We're just going to see clear yellow butter. So we add the garlic in, mix it around. Let this cook for about a minute or two more, and then you're going to see more foam. You got to take that out, and then our butter will be complete. Crab legs are completely done. 15 minutes about, we have to put it, if you're steaming, 5 to 10 minutes if you're boiling. Now we are going to put our steaming hot crab into ice cold water. This is optional step, but it helps to completely slow and stop the cooking. So after it's in there for about 5 seconds, rinse out the water, get it on your plate. Next leg, into ice water. 5 seconds, done, out. And last one, to ice water, 5 seconds, and we're done. See, get all those ice cubes out of there, and we are ready to serve. So this is our crab, guys. Looks really good. Now's the easiest part, eating it, but first we have to get the meat out of this, which is a little bit tricky, so let's get to that. It is cooked, and we are just going to break this and try to take out the meat. So we have some of our clarified butter, some nice little lemon wedges. We have some tartar sauce that goes very well with crab right here. So we're going to take our claw and just break it right there. It comes off really easily. And now's the hard part, getting the meat out. So let me try this. So you just try to break that. And then, oh, yep, I see some meat in here. So let me just grab a knife or something that I can put in here and get the meat out. So the meat looks pretty good. I haven't really done this before, so we just got a little bit of meat. Let me try to get that out later. So for a cluster in here, there's a lot of meat in here. So you're just gonna hold it like this, 2 thumbs, and up, open like a purse. And all this stuff in here is meat, really nice meat. It actually tastes really good. Dip it in some of our butter. Yep, that's good, guys, really nice. Really good, actually. So there's a lot of meat in here. Make sure not to lose any of that. All this white flesh that you see here is perfectly good meat. So make sure to eat all that. Then And some of the legs, I'm not really good with this, but there's a lot of meat in the legs and the claws as well. You just got to pop it off, get the mess here. But after getting it from our legs, after a little bit of pulling, we got our nice piece of crab here. So you can dip it in that sauce. It's really good, guys. I'm so glad. I hope you guys like this recipe. More coming on the way. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning into Plain Old Cooking. I'll see you in the next one.